Dear students and working accountants, so welcome to my Smart Tally Prime YouTube channel. Okay, you remove, you see, you check, you notice the little difference in the name of the channel. So previously it was Smart Tally Prime class. So due to the length of the name, so I removed class at the end and I fixed it as Smart Tally Prime. So hereafter, all the videos will be, the channel name will be this one, Smart Tally Prime. That's all, no class. Okay. And friends, today the topic, in this video, the topic which you are going to discuss is the sales voucher, and how to record what are the record transactions and how to record the transactions in the sales voucher. So in the last video, we discussed about the purchase voucher and how to, record the transactions in the purchase voucher. But actually, previously we discussed receipt voucher, payment voucher, and contra voucher. All those entries, those contra vouchers are all relating to cash and bank only. Relating to cash and bank only. See here. 1 minute, I will open. In cash and bank only, but in this case, when from purchase voucher, from purchase voucher, sales voucher, and then returns, debit note or purchase returns, credit note or sales returns, all these 4 vouchers, they are related to the important function or work of the business. That is the main function of the business, purchasing and selling of goods or services also. That service we will take up later. So the purchase and sale of goods, that is the main activities of the business. So in that, how to record these transactions with the goods, when that one. So in this case, I already discussed in the purchase voucher. So in this case, we can relate to the goods, the mode of transactions, mode of recording, there are 3 modes are given. In that case of the accounting vouchers, receipts, payments, and contra vouchers, there are 2 modes. One is double entry mode, showing the debit and credit, and the other one is single entry mode, that we will learn later. There also we record both debit account and credit account, but we never show debtor, DR or CR. Without showing that, we record. Similarly here, in this case of this, the 4 vouchers relating to the goods, there are 3 modes are given. That is, one is item invoice, second one is accounting invoice, third one is as voucher. Third one is as voucher. Third one is as voucher. These are the 3. And the as voucher, we already discussed. It will show like the journal or the accounting entries, that is purchase, receipt voucher, payment voucher, like that. It will show debit and credit, but it will not show any details regarding that. I will show you in this one, in the tally. So here, if you go to vouchers, if you go to purchase voucher or sales voucher, we will take up purchase voucher yesterday. If you go to purchase voucher or any voucher relating to the goods, so if you go to Control H or change mode on the right button bar, so it will show the 3 modes. So here, as voucher, if you take up this as voucher, it will show debit and credit. So in this case, we don't know. That we discussed yesterday. That is why this one will be discussed later. And the next one is accounting voucher. The name itself indicates we will use accounts only. That means ledgers only. Now, invoice, inventory masters we won't use. We want only accounting masters, means accounting ledgers only. So generally this will be used by the business organizations which are giving services. But in the case of as voucher mode, or in the case of accounting invoice mode, the second one, accounting invoice mode, in both the cases we can use for the goods also, but the details will not be shown. And for knowing the calculating or knowing the details of the goods, taxes, etc., it will be a problem. That is why voucher mode will not be used generally, and accounting mode will be used by service organizations in which there will be no inventory. Even if inventory there is, we can record, but inventory details cannot be recorded in both the cases. That's why in the first one, the first one is item invoice. This is the format of the invoice only. Actual invoice format will be the purchase or sales, that is the accounting, item invoice will be exactly in the format of the invoice given by the supplier. Every supplier will issue a invoice to the buyer. So for the buyer it is purchase, for the seller it is sales. So we discussed about the purchase entries. Today we are going to discuss about the sales entries. So we'll see here. Go to sidebar button menu. So click Control H or click the change mode. So we will select here item invoice. So in this item invoice, it will show the item invoice, and we are going to learn sales invoice now. Yesterday, previous one is purchases. Now it is on sales. So F8 or sales. So you can click F8 in the keyboard, or you can click F8 in the sales and the side button menu. Okay. So now the sales. So in the case of purchases, there is serial number is given, the purchase, and below that supplier invoice number is given. That means purchases and the number is serial number in our business. That is the serial order of our purchases. That is not invoice number, the serial order. That's all. So that is why the sellers will give the invoices to us. So from different sellers, the invoices which you receive will be, the numbers will be different. That is why we have to record the invoice number also. So supplier's invoice number, person will give 250, one will give 650, one will give 4,670, like that. So their invoices we have to create, we have to record here. But in the case of sales, we are going to issue the invoice. So the invoices in our business which are going issuing will be in serial order. So today we will issue one. Again, we will issue another 2. We will issue another 3. So in the serial order, we issue. That is why there will be no other column for invoice. The sales number is the invoice number. So this invoice number is generally, now it is automatic. It is 1. It is showing 1. So if you enter this, go to the next invoice, it will show 2. But this can be made not, it is not automatic by default. We can make it manual. Manually, you can enter 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. We can enter manually, or we can give a particular form. So not like simply like 1, 2, 3. So company name KA/2223 year / invoice number 162, like that in a form. That also we can set up. So making it manual, as well as making a specific for pro forma of the invoice number. So that we will learn later. It is a separate setting. So that settings we will learn later. First of all, just simple thing. The system itself, it will give the serial number. So we'll take the serial number and then take a problem. We'll take a problem. This is sales. This is sales voucher. So here, in this case, just like the invoice, so here, that is just like purchases, here the number will be shown automatically, and we have to enter the date. So F2, if you press, so what is the F2, for example, 1st July or 1st August or 1st April, for example, 1st April, we have to give the date. So when you are going to the next date, simply if you click 2, it will go to the next date. Or if you want to go to some other date, then we have to enter 2nd May. So we have to enter. So going to the next, for example, it is 1st May. So going to the 2nd May, just click F2, it will go to the next date. So for next date, if you click F2, it will go automatically. For any other date, we have to print. So 2nd date, we have taken the date. Then here we will go party account name, just like purchases here. Who is the party? Seller. Their purchaser, buyer. Here, seller. We are selling means, we are buying means, the seller we are supplying to us is the name. Here sales means our customer. We are selling means party name is our customer. So what is the customer name here? See here, one thing just like purchases, In the case of sales voucher, we enter all the sales, cash sales or credit sales of goods purchased for selling, or after purchasing raw material, manufacturing the goods and selling the manufactured goods. So selling purchased goods as it is, or selling the manufactured goods, so that will be entered in the sales voucher. But whether it is cash or credit, we will enter here in this sales voucher. So first of all, if it is in the party's name, we will enter. If it is cash purchase sale, we will write cash. If you receive immediately on delivery, if you receive any check from the customer, then we will write it as bank. Bank in the sense, they will give some check, some bank, his bank account, he will give. But the check will be deposited in our bank. So here we have to enter our bank name. That is bank in which we are depositing. So cash or bank name, we will enter. Bank check, we received check also means we received cash only. So in these two cases, cash or bank we will enter, or if it is cash purchase sale. If it is a credit sale, then we will enter the party name. So cash or bank or party name, that is the customer name, we will enter. And then the next column, so it here, it will go and control A, then here itself, again it will show the same name. Here, what is the name given? If name given, the name will be shown. If you give cash, cash will be shown. Cash will be shown. Okay. And then again, control A, so it will come out. And next in here, we will enter we are making sales. So all types of sales accounts will be entered here. All the accounts will be under sales accounts only. Main group is sales accounts. Under that, we can create simply one account, sales account for all that is called common ledger for all the sales. Or sometimes we can create different accounts for different rates of tax. Say there are sales for 18%, sales for 12%, sales for 28%. For that differently, sales at 12%, sales at 5%, sales at 18%. Like that, we can create different sales accounts, but all the accounts will be under sales account only. Or common ledger we can enter for all the types of sales. We can enter, we can create sales account only. So sales account we are entering. See, the sales account will be under sales ledger, sales account, any type of sale here under sales accounts. This is the main group. Okay. So like this, we will enter here and then coming down. So party and the sales ledger. The ledger, that is the inventory ledger, the goods ledger and party account, these two are completed. Next, coming down. So just like purchase, when you learn purchases voucher, sales voucher will be very easy. And then name of the item here, the details of the goods. What is the name of the item? And then what is the quantity? It will show. See here. Here, what is the name of the item we are selling? What is the quantity, what is the rate, what is the amount, all these things we will enter. We will enter all the different items, and after that accept, control A or enter. It will accept, the voucher will be accepted. Okay. So for now we will take up a problem. Simple. If you know purchase voucher, this will be very easy. See here, 1st August 22, sold to RK traders 2 numbers Sony TV 20 inches at 25,000 each, and 2 numbers Sony 30 inches at 35,000 each, and received total bill amount of 1,20,000 in cash. Received in cash. See here in the purchases, invoice number, all this given because their invoices, different numbers. But in our case, when you are selling, our serial will be, this is number 1, this is number 2, this is number 3. Like that, our sales will be, the invoices will be in serial order. So here no invoices will be given. The first one will be first number. Okay. So we are selling for cash. So what to do here? Here, what you have to enter? Date is, what is the date? 1st August. Here, you can see F2 1st August. That's all. F2 1st August. And now we are selling for cash. It is not bank. So here we have to select cash. So cash account we selected. And then here, see, in this case, even though we select cash here, we select cash, then in the party details, the previous one, Previous one is, see here, immediately it is dispatch details. When you are selling delivery challan or delivery note which you are giving, delivery note we will give and we will dispatch the goods through some mode by the lorries or motors, I mean, whatever you call autos, all these things, all the vehicle number, all the details will be given here. But we don't have details, we will skip it. So Control H. Now here, party details, see here, party details here. Here party details, we'll go here party details, and the party details here, even though it is cash or bank, here we have to give the name of the party for our purpose, but it will not be shown. In the cash account it will not be shown, in the sales account also it will not be shown. Okay, sales account also it will show cash. In the cash account it will show sales, no personal name. So here, to whom we are selling? RK Traders. We have to give RK Traders. We have to give, for example, Hyderabad. Whatever address when you are creating, we will give the address, that address will come here. Okay, here. And here, I told you, in the invoice, when you are selling for cash, so it will show cash only. It will show cash. It will show cash version. But here, we are selling to this person. This also is to be shown. In this case, we will take two details, buyer, bill to, that is, we are giving bill in his name and shipping in to him. So in the bill buyer's name, we will give the name of the person. In the consignee shipping name, just we will give cash. So to show the both, what we do is here, if you select, see here, in this case, if you press F12, it will not be shown. Actually, it will not be shown. Only one will be there. Then what we are doing is, if you press F12, here configuration, provide separate buyer and consignee details. If you take yes, it is showing both. It is showing both. Suppose if you take this is as no if you take, and mailing name also, mailing name, okay, it is also no. If you take like this, it will show only one party details. In this case, cash will be there. We will change it to RK Traders. Okay, we will take it later. Okay, like that. Now we are entered. Again, we will show that one with two names. I mean, I will show the invoice also. Then I will show the difference between this invoice and that invoice. Sales we are taking. Then what you are selling? We are selling. See, two numbers, 20 inches, and two numbers, 20 inches. Sony TV. See here. In this case, the stock items list will come here. If you press yes, so all those items starting with yes will be displayed, will be highlighted with blue. If you take SO, Sony, only Sony will come. Only Sony or Sonata, only these two can come. Okay. If you simply click, only if you type yes, so all the items starting with yes will be highlighted with blue color. In this, you have to select 20 inches. And also along with this, on the right side, they will show the stock of the items also. How many items we have, how many we purchased, or how many we sold, what is the items in stock, all this will be displayed. So we have 20 numbers. So in this, how much you are selling? You are selling only two numbers at 25,000 rupees each. And after that, we'll come to the next line. If there is another unit, we will enter here. Otherwise, we just enter again, we will come down. Okay. So here, there is one more item here. One more 30 inches for 30,000 rupees. So here, so just if you take, I told you, yes, Sony 30 inches. This also two numbers at the rate of 35,000. Check up at the rate of 30,000 is. So it is, again, it will come to the next line. So there is no other item. So now we enter, just enter again. It will come below the total. The total will come. So below the total, it will come. Now it will accept. Okay. So the bill is accepted. The bill is accepted. So in this case, we showed only, it is cash only, but we showed only party's name. So just we'll check up the invoice. See here, go to page up. So the bill will open again. Now here, I told you, preview. You have to see preview. How to see the preview? So click Alt P, then again click R, then it will come. Otherwise, one shortcut, directly Control P. So here it will come. Okay, here, preview. You see here, preview and Alt Z are this one. Here you see, here it is coming, it is showing buyer sellers, RK Traders, Hyderabad. We are selling for cash. That is why it is showing cash also. So RK Traders, we sold to RK Traders for cash. So it is showing RK Traders as well as cash. Okay. And this one. And like this one, and we are seller. Seller will be always on the upper side. In the purchase invoice, we check up purchase voucher. It is actually not invoice. Sales invoice, we will check up and we will enter in the purchase voucher. So in the purchases, the purchaser will be on the top. Here in the sales invoice, the seller, we are selling. So seller will be on the top and the buyer will be here. So buyer means bill to ship to. This is another model that I will explain later. So when here we sold for cash only. Here, RK Traders will not come actually. Only cash will come. Only cash will come. But I made the adjustment. Chatting I will teach you later all these things. So here and invoice number 1 and date, and after that details of the goods. Sony TV 20 inches into all these details. What total amount? Okay. So this is the thing. So this is accepted. So in this case, one more thing is in this case we can. Sorry, okay, we will learn later, no problem, not necessary. Next one is, you see, next one, 31st August, sold to Mohita Enterprises, 12 numbers of Godrej AC 1 ton, 35,000 rupees each, 2 numbers Sony TV. We sold total amount. This is, nothing is given as cash. So this is credit only. So we will take up 31st August. We take up, is now see bill number 2. Now, party name is Mohita Enterprises. Mohita Enterprises actually. Mohita Enterprises here. This taken and then come here. So Mohita Enterprises come. The name, address is not given. Okay. And then sales. Then what will say? See here. Sold to 12 numbers Godrej AC 1 ton AC machines. So here Godrej AC 1 ton. See how much you sold? 1 minute, I will tell. 1 minute. This is, there is some difference I made yesterday. Okay. Okay. Now, sales. Number 2, Mohita Enterprises. We are selling. Then we are selling Godrej 1 ton. See, Godrej 1 ton we are taking. How many pieces we have? 1 ton? We have 10 pieces only we have. We have 10 pieces, but how much you are selling? 12 pieces. How can you sell? If you have 10 pieces, we cannot sell 12. But actually, what happened is, we purchased again 5 numbers of machines the same day. We got them also. So they are in the stock, but it is not entered in the accounts. It is not entered in the tally. That is why it is showing only 12. And see here, when you are entering here, you see 1 ton, how much you have? We have only 10 numbers. Here, how much you are selling? 12 numbers. If you sell 12 numbers, see, it will give warning. It has to give warning. Negative stock. Negative stock. It has to give warning. Why it is giving, how it is giving stock? Here, see, here, it is giving stock. This one, how it is giving means, see, go to F12 here. See, this is configuration. In this configuration, we have to activate that warning. See here, you see, warn on negative stock balance. It is yes. Actually, it will be no. It will be no means it will not show the, it is not showing any warning. So, okay, that is why what we do is, in this F12, we take warn on negative stock balance. This is, I told you, this configuration is related to the particular screen. It pertains to the particular screen. In every screen, whatever is required, so those items, those options only, it will show. So here, stock, this is relating to stock. That is why it is showing stock item balance, negative stock balance it is showing. It is not showing cash. In the case of when you are making payments or receipts, in the receipts and payments voucher, if you press F12, it will not show this stock negative stock balance. It will show warn on negative cash balance. It will show, suppose if you pay more than our balance, it will warn on negative cash balance like this here. So here we will make it yes. That is why it is showing. See, it is showing negative stock warning. Okay, let it take it because we are going to enter that also because already we purchased, but it is not entered, that we will make. So 35,000 rupees each. So this is the amount. And then what we sold, two numbers, Sony inches, Sony 20 inches. Sony 20 inches, two numbers, yet 20. See here, the previously we sold for Sony 20 inches for 25,000 rupees. So by default, in the next transaction, it will show the same amount. But we have, if it is the same amount, it's okay. Otherwise, you have to alter that. 24. So we have to enter 24,000. So again, next item, there is no next item. Just we will go and we will this one. See here, when you are entering, suppose again you are selling cartridge machine. If you make entry, then again it will show negative cash balance, negative stock balance, because it is not, we don't have 12, we sold already, we are 10 only. So because we purchased another 5, that is not entered. So that we can make now itself, we can make entry, or we can make today itself, we can make entry. But there is another transaction, we will make entry, then we will go to that. And again, next one is again the same date. Now the number is 3. See 1, 2, 3. See 1, 2, 3. 3 sold to Mohita Traders. This is Mohita Enterprises. This is Mohita Traders. Two numbers. Sony TV 20 inches at 26,000. This bill amount is 20,000. Is received by HDFC Bank check so and so number at the time of delivery. So this is also cash also only. Here we received cash. Here we received check. So whether received check or cash, it will be cash sales only. So now we will go to, date is 31st August. Then we will go to Mohita Traders. Mohita Traders, we will go. See here, Mohita Traders. Here. Then we sales only. Then we will go to the, sorry, not Mohita Traders. Here we have to take bank account because we are receiving check. So our bank check number, we have name, we have to write. That is State Bank of India. State Bank of India. So sales account. And then, so it is State Bank of India. But here, when enter, here also it is displaying State Bank of India only. So we can keep it as it is. It will show in the invoice bank cash sales only. State Bank of India. But here we can enter the name of the register, name of the customer. So here Mohita Traders, we can enter Mohita Traders. And then what we sold, 20-inch Sony TV. Sony TV 20 inches. The amount is 26,000. 26,000. Sorry. How many number? Two numbers. Two numbers at 26,000. See here, it is showing 24,000 because in the previous transaction we entered 24. That's why the default it is showing, but it is now 26,000, 52,000. So this 50,000 rupees received by check. But in the case of check, it will ask the bank details here. So it is entered. Now it will come. Now it will come here. So here, how we received? We received check. So check we received. And what is the check number? Check number is check number 11122. Okay. Then bank name. So here bank name, which bank name is the bank check. I mean the bank on which check is given. So they gave the check to us on HDFC Bank. Here we enter only State Bank of India, our bank name. Here their bank name we enter. HDFC Bank is not there here. So generally in the case of what you call licensed version, it will show the list of the banks, all Indian and the foreign banks also. The banks which are in India, all the branches including foreign countries also. The list will be displayed here. Here no list is there. So what you have to do? Press space bar. Then here it will come. They are not specifying. We have to specify. Here specify bank name. Here HDFC Bank. So we have to HDFC Bank. we entered, that's all, then they accepted. So in the case of cash, in the case of this one, see how this will show, here. If we go to that one, see here, Mohita Traders it is showing, because we gave that name also, Mohita Traders, but we received not cash, we received check. So through check we received, so State Bank of India it is showing. If we receive cash, it will show cash. So this is the buyer name, this is the mode of payment. Sometimes we'll come to that, bill to ship to. This there is another model that we will learn later. Okay, right. This is the thing. The next one. So these are the sales we completed. Now we have to see here the shortfall of garbage AC machines. So we purchased on the same day, but we received the stock and sold also, but not entered in the computer. So that we will know. We will do that. So now we have to go to purchase voucher F9, 31st August. Here we have to take the supplier invoice for purchases. So supplier's invoice number is 335. So 335 invoice number. Name is Ashoka Traders. Then purchases it is. Previously sales, now it is purchases. Then we purchased AC machines, 5 numbers. So Godrej AC machines 1 ton. See, it is showing, see here. It is entering. See, it is showing shortage minus 2 numbers because we have not entered this. So we recorded more than the stock. That it is showing minus cash balance. That is minus balance. So now we are entering 5 numbers we purchased for 30,000 rupees each. 30,000 each. So we received. So there is no second item. So here. Okay, so this is entered. So all the sales, 3 sales we entered, 1 purchase we entered. Now everything is over. And now for the purchases we made, so we can check up this also, this invoice. This is actually not invoice. This is our purchase voucher, because for purchases there will be no invoice. Sales invoice, we got the sales invoice, and that invoice we give. Here, see, in the case of purchases, see, in the case of sales, our invoice number will be displayed in the invoice. This is in this. Here, invoice number means our serial number it is displaying, and supplier number, invoice number is important. The supplier important number also given. Here, see, Ashoka Traders, and we are purchasing. So we are purchasing. Here, in the case of sale invoice, seller name will be on the top and buyer name will be below. But this is purchases, that is why buyer name will be on the top and seller name, supplier name will be on the down. He is the supplier, we are the buyer. Supply, bill from, ship to, that is bill to. Build in the name of our name company. Okay, so this is about the sales vouchers we learned. And so with this we close the session today, and then I will close it and we will come to the screen. Okay, I'll close it, and tomorrow we will take up the next videos we take up. So purchase and sales we completed. In both the cases, returns, purchase returns, sales returns. So purchase returns are also purchase returns. We record the voucher. Not in the purchase returns, there is no voucher. Not purchase returns will be recorded in debit voucher. Sales returns will be recorded in credit voucher. The name of the voucher is not purchase or sale, not purchase return voucher. It's called purchase return, but the voucher name is debit note, like that. So debit note and then credit note we will learn. With this, our session is over today, and one request to you. So please subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon and select all, so that you will get notifications for all the videos which I upload, and share this channel with all the people, all your friends. And while watching the videos, you watch every video till the end, otherwise you will miss the information. Okay, and then you like the video and you post your comment, because unless you post your comment, I cannot understand you have facing any problem or anything. Whatever is our idea about this video, so you post in the comments below the video. Okay, with this we stop, and I hope you will learn very good knowledge, expert knowledge, and you will become a perfect and full-fledged accountant, not a data entry operator. So wish you all the best. And one more thing, I am taking up the online and offline classes also. So persons from any place, if they want, not in addition to this, if they want any online classes, I will take up online classes also. And any people from Hyderabad, if they want face-to-face classroom classes, they are offline classes, they also I am taking up. So if you want, anybody want the classes, you can contact me. My details are given in the about section in the channel. So you can contact me and I will give the classes I will take up. Okay. So with this, I stop this. Wish you all the best. Good night. Thank you.